Bukhara is getting a little bigger now on this new episode, in which, well, we had a lot of things going on. It was action heavy in the last one. As you could see that the Sogdian Emirate still a tributary state to the Abbasids. We had a rivalry war between the Emir and I, in which I prevailed, and then we decided to release him in prison, but with ransom, of course, as we waited for him to make amount of money, then we'll let him escape. Escape by release. For him to get out of prison. You know what I mean? We're ransoming out of here. Which he paid his own ransom. And now, there's this new situation here. Not that war. This one. A subjugation war by one of the Karluk Khans, who's a Tengri pagan, in which he's currently in hiding, and it doesn't help that he has cancer. So if he doesn't get any treatment anytime soon, but actually he may hold on a little bit longer before the heir will grow up, in which he won't be that great. And just recently, oh hell, died in dungeons, had food poisoning. I feel sorry about that. Oh wait a minute, I thought it was one of the girls that I raised. No, that's a wife of his. Well, that's not who I was talking to. Oh, there was this coin. Bastu the Evil, he was one of their best commanders, in which he had that marauder trait, which he does very well with light cavalry, heavy cavalry, and fighting in the steppes. Because in that first battle, in our first encounter with them, this battle, we got mauled. And it barely took any losses. Whereas they took a bit more, but they have this other commander, which he's currently sick with dysentery as he's bedridden, which I think he will die, so they will lose another good commander of theirs, as there are no commanders in that army, for now at least. But now let's have this new plan, so these are the event spawn troops, and we'll raise our army again. Reassemble and have those numbers, and in addition we're going to get a little bit more money. Hashem, I forgot about you still in prison, so I'll pay for 70. Oh yeah, from the mosque. He'll be willing to pay. Oh yeah, Sogdian. Because we're going to spend that money. Need a cavalry-oriented mercenary group. Turkic Guard, this will do. This one is light cavalry and a lot of horse archers for 1800 total. So it would have been either that or the Persian caravan guards. Who does better? I mean, the Persian caravan guards are a little cheaper, but their commander is weak. Well, what about the Turkic guard? Is their captain any good? Oh, Kurmasta. And he has a patron deity, Parn. But he's brave. He'll do. And he'll be succeeded by another man who's brave but club-footed. Because of our limitations of the lack of cavalry, we got no choice but to play their game. Actually, it's like, yeah, this one's going to cost more to buy, but cheaper maintenance. So alternatively, these guys, nope, infantry. As I said, needs to be cavalry oriented. Strictly, so Turkic Guard it is. There's other cheaper mercenary bands, but that won't do. So I'm not terribly worried about the situation. Monthly balance. When we have to, break them down, well, we'll break them down. And we'll get a little bit of money by ransoming. Oh, I just remembered. There's another way to make money. There's a bounty on this man's head. I can make a little bit of coin off of this. He has 3 sons, so don't worry. The county's got a future. But this man won't be able to have a future. He hasn't run away and stand before me. This man is brave indeed to accept my charms despite his obvious doom. This should be a good sport and pay me nicely. For glory. This will be a mismatch. But then again, things happen. So I think it's going to be a critical attack. That's a hit. That's a miss. Swing it and a miss. No, it's not a miss, but I stunned him and struck again. Missed a follow-up. Swing it again. Murdered close kin. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, because there was a bounty on his head. So that'll be 50 gold as a reward. So as I said, yeah, sorry about this with your pregnant wife. I'm a known murderer, but they're not going to like me for the next 5 years very much. I'm sorry, it's just I had to play the role of bounty hunter. There was a bounty on the man's head. I like to get paid. Because we need a little more money for maintenance to try to fight at least one more battle with them. And if we fail, then this country will fall. It will be subjugated. So, he will not be answering to the Caliphate anymore, but he will answer to a new one. Which would probably be a Khan through the Khaganate, which is the suzerain of this much bigger one. Which means, if we were to ever to be free from them, it'll be very, very hard. But it will not interrupt my future plans of tightening the noose around Samarkand's neck. And I would like to be the Emir one day. That's close for... Yeah, see? There. Got another one for you. So they are cavalry-oriented fellas, so as I said before, we have no choice but to play their game. Their shaman, Bazir. He's not into combat despite his bravery when he's old, and they call him the traitor. Which means that probably at some point in one of these battles, probably got one of these guys in prison, probably to them, not to us. We didn't capture any of their prisoners at all. So now we have 1387 cavalry and over 600 horse archers, whereas for them, we have an even number of light cavalry, but we have a bit more horse archers than them. And they have very few heavy cavalry. Well, Bunyat, let's get moving. Stick with me. We don't need the captain. Well, let's try to retake this holding. Yeah, they took the fort. Yeah, Samarkand built that fort, which is gonna fall soon. Whatever makes you happy. And, oh, by the way, come back here. Improve diplomatic relations with the Emir, which I've stated before on the previous episode. Gotta be friends again. Speaking of that, since he is my only son, I gotta get you married. The question is to who? And if anyone relevant that would be good for a non-aggression pact. Like Kashgar. Well, not them, this one. Yeah, what's left of the Fergana. They originally came from there, but they lost their land. Can't make an alliance with Karen because their children are often betrothed very fast. He's already married. Sometimes wish we could have matrilineal. Just say yes, and then we'll get your bloodline. That's the key. Also, Balka is now taken over. So even if this war is a failure, it will not interrupt our plans to get this and that. That's what we're going to get in the future. We need to wait 2 years for troops to replenish and then try to raise another. I was about to say wife of yours or some other girl you know of? The Emir has passed away. Now it's led by Emir Yahya, his eldest son. Well, our rivalry's ended. He died of an infected wound. Was he wounded in action or some other wound? So, again, I can only hope he remembered me fondly in his last moments. Despite the fact that we fought, it's like we loved each other, then we hated each other, and then we ended the rivalry after I told him that I am the champion of the Sandpit now, in which he respects me, which I think he respected me to the end. But now, this is not good, because his heir is not good at all. He may be simply Boston's, but he's craven. And if he was captured in battle, then what's the point? Also gotta join the war again. Focus on war? No. Just give me something else. So again, till 792, then we'll raise another. Oh, damn it. God dang it. They're killing us. After all, keep winning, you'll get more glory, meaning if you want to, you can summon more warrior commanders or whatever you may need. This is his only army, you know? I told you I was supposed to get you married, but I'm still struggling. Who? Shah. Oh, Petty Shah. Who's a suzerain. Actually, that's a sizable kingdom. Okay. You might prove useful to us. One more time. You will marry this woman that's of a Shaykhah origin. No close kin marriages yet. That'll be for another generation. As for you... Thinking. Is she married? Not anymore. Ah, that's why. Hey, I got a better offer for you. 1 second. Why not you? It's too bad you can't break the patrol, otherwise I would have done some assassinating, which they'll be willing, but what good would that do? I don't want to kill something that's, you know, of their bloodline. It's a bloodline that we want. You two get along nicely. I hope. I mean, she's a Buddhist. Which, by the way, when you're Zoroastrian, you are allowed to intermarry with Buddhists, Nestorian Christians, Taoists, Bunt pagans, and Zunist pagans down in Zabulistan, as well as those of nomads up there, regardless of faith. But not to any other faith. Oh, and let's not forget other Mazdans like the Kodamastas. Now those event spawn troops disappeared when the Emir died. So perhaps we'll just hold our ground. Don't let them pass here. Because this is a one-way area through that mountain pass. Unless they go Vargana, then we're screwed. And he's hired himself few mercenaries. Title revocation law allowed. God, you got yourself into trouble. Oh, hey, since you're the new Emir, time to start paying up. I know you're at war, and I could be taking your money out of here, but... Well, you're screwed. Just pay up all you can. We can retake this area, just to prolong the conflict. Several assassinations and loans later. I don't know if I'm still able to trust anyone anymore. Or are they trying to hurt me? Well, at least it ups my intrigue a little. It's not the worst thing in the world. At least you respect me. Especially I'm joining a war. There's another war. Khotan's Holy War for Artuk. Oh, that's against what's left of Kashgar. Artuks. Where? Oh, no. Minor Holy War. That means Buddhists will take a single county. And there's also a Buddhist uprising in the region, so he's a goner. We can raise the army and try to get here fast. Actually, no, let's meet up. I know what they're up to. I don't like it. Oh, the Khan ain't stopping. He's out there. If we can beat his cavalry and try to capture him, war's over, country saved, Liberation War will be, well, the liberation or whatnot will be ongoing, and then we'll push that claim once this whole affair is over. We can't get out. No, it's gonna happen regardless. Get these troops moving fast. We're putting our very best. I don't know about you, being an aggressor and you're not good on the defense. You'd just rather be chasing guys, so... There's someone else. One of these warrior lodge. Why did I say warrior lodge? Of course I have it. Well, if you're a duelist, you could kill a commander. So we'll bring Faruk in. He's one of the warrior commanders. That's from here that I hired. And which the other day I said volunteered. Most of our heavy infantry consists of over there, so we'll put you there. Hopefully you'll do well, even though we're more cavalry oriented than they are, and they have very few infantry with them, which is from their vassal levies. But they're mostly light cavalry. So he's over there, the shaman is with him, and who's this? Misguided warrior. So that's who they've sent out for their... Yep, that's the three. Him, the shaman, and the Khan, who's also the advisor to the Khagan. So the battle will start in the 19th, in the middle of the steppes. But we have the Turkic whip, the work in which I stated, we're gonna have to play their game. Cavalry business. So far, so good. We've beaten them this time. Paid off. Yep, this made the difference. These mercenaries. So we beat their horde. But the question is, how much is their population? So it'll be minus 69, the population going to manpower. Which means, for their horde, they'll be reinforcing 1 soldier a month. Again, some of these guys were hired. At least reinforcements will be arriving soon. But you could have gotten here faster if things were more hectic. Otherwise, our necks would have been in the Sardaya River. No. You are there. You are... I was about to say, you were there the whole time during the battle, were you? I forgotten. Oh my god, I replaced the wrong commander. Where's Vistash? I should have put you in that battle, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking straight. This is what happens. You know the terrain well. We're gonna go kill these guys too. We have the momentum now. Let's just take out another piece of their horde. These guys are all cavalry. Now let's go take their capital, which it only has horse trader and hunting parties, which don't make a difference. The Manichaean friend has died of depression. Husband as Chancellor. Well, I don't know about improving relations anyway. Just stick with the statecraft. Also, we need more money. What are you doing? Increase the local tax modifier just to slow down that deficit a little. Well, they'll try to liberate their territory, which... How much would that be when they lose control? Not very much. Either that or we'll go fight these guys again, which no doubt we can catch them when they get to 7 days, so they're still a very potent threat, so I think I would rather fight them one more time. So wait 7 days. And the Khan will be with them. If we can capture the Khan, war's over. We can easily take this place over if we wanted to. Karluk had warred for his son. Not related. That's for over there. Nomad business. We're gonna catch them, alright. Same commanders. Intriguing. You are of that dynasty, and you are his brother. And you want the throne for yourself. Well, that's going to take a while as far as plot to kill is concerned, so I respectfully decline, because that Emirate will be mine one day. The resistance continues. The Khan is over there. There he is. Let's fight. No, Moivat of the Turkic Guard got him instead, but he did poorly in the duel and he got himself hurt. Captain of the Turkic Guard. One of our sub-commanders, I assume. But we got him. Well, we took more losses than they have, so it's very hard to get rid of. When you fight against purely cavalry, they can still put a hurt on you. Even with mercenaries. And I brought up another horde, so now let's try to take this area and come back home, because it's going to get cold out here. Zundo conquest of Kuta. Oh, that's directly to a territory done by the pagans. Going for Kuta, which Hashem isn't aware, in which Emir will take over. That's part of Sogdiana. Taking advantage of the country's weakness. What's next? The Karen is going to declare a holy war? Or did you over Dagestan, which I wouldn't mind. As long as you stay out of the business. Yeah, fighting against nomadic enemies is hard. Because they can reinforce their soldiers fast. Because of their population. And 96 is going to manpower. And this manpower below the population, as you can see there. 96 and 200 monthly population growth, as you can see. This is a very fertile land. Oh, by the way, are you defending your liege? Oh no, that's attacking, so he's not part of it. But we got some of the... If only we had him in prison. He's got plenty of money, so you better start paying up. So he can keep the going. And retaking his territory would be good. Everybody wants to kill him. Persian historian. I said no because that country's going to be mine one day. I don't mind them losing a county, but I don't want the whole land to be taken over by a Khaganate. Oh, this man could beat me and could become champion, finally. He's a duelist, he's a hunter, left-handed, trained fighter, strong genius, and he's been doing it for a while. But he yielded. Hope you die of syphilis, so I wouldn't want to face someone like you again. So, stay in shape. Some of that money's going to the food. Alright, we took this territory back. Where's their horde? Spring now. Okay, we're going up against them and they're freshly reinforced. It's going to be another hard battle. Revolt, independence, or... You guys are mad. And that means their conquest has stopped. Karen Holy War against the Sunnis. Bukhara up there. Good. So they won't be able to take territory because Liege changes. And now there's a civil war, which is not something that I wanted. I'd rather have my claim to be pushed. That I would rather have. Which I have way more strength to do so. But after the war, okay, so we don't need their help. We got this on our own. And the Khan's up there. See if we can try to capture him again. Sogdian Holy Warrior. We'll definitely have you in our ranks once this is over. Oh, we're losing this one. There's another veteran. No, I don't think we have that courage anymore. And the Khiva still has that civil war, which he's going to finish soon. And after that, he's finally going to come up and help and get rid of these guys. End that civil war. He's going to solve everything. Which, of course, that means we can't push that claim yet while he's, you know, active. But at least we dragged this war on. We dragged it on as much as we can. But I think we may have to withdraw finally because money's going to be a little strained. That area. They reinforce faster than we. Hey, we dragged on as we could. So, man, I won't join your war, but we will put down that rebellion for you. If this makes you happy. While he will soon put down his, and he'll finally come help. Because I don't want these guys to take it over. Just facing a dilemma, man. It ain't over yet. And also, giving them independence is the worst thing. That's counterproductive. We can achieve independence without having to actually revolt against them. But Samarkand will be mine one day. The rebellion is finished. The Abbasids are on the way. Well, in that case, let's hold our ground here. Maybe we shouldn't bring Christos. Maybe that's why we lost that one. Whatever gets me more glory for future use. Made another friend. We will stand down our troops once they arrive. Because he's not intervening the rebellion, just this conflict. He can only join one war at a time. And that means he's kicked out the rest of the Zoroastrians from his realm. You are going to be dealt with, those. And you are winning. Which they've gone Hindu. They're no longer Zun's pagans. I'm sure some of them aren't happy about that. Alright, one more battle. But we got someone that can help us. Tarkun, the Holy Warrior. He'll do much devastating damage against anybody of those that are not Zoroastrian. Bukhara could stay here. Tarkun, we hope your religious zeal will eliminate these men from them. It's more towards learning, so go for that. Despite the fact that Oh, you did impregnate her, alright. I'm gonna be a grandmother soon. And how? Our last stand. This is going to be our last battle, and the Abbasids will be there soon. They're on their way. So let's have our last fight before we will recover. Are we not fighting? Now we are! But I made a mistake of crossing the river. That'll be a handicap. The Holy Warrior ain't doing well. Should have put him on the center. Let's see, what kind of names? All these Sogdian names that you see. Maybe. Again, their list of names is huge. They're about as much as Persian names. Hormotes, yeah. It's a popular name amongst Iranian cultures. My center is holding. We actually beat them back for once. Alright, so we kicked them out of there. And it's time for you to finish the rest. We'll go deal with the rebels. We can raise another army, but of course, the Minions won't do well. Meet up. And soon we may have to disband the mercenaries, which how many are there left? A childless courtier was a strange choice of lifestyle, showing men a bit more attention than the women at court. Might it be that he's a sodomite? Well, they call him the Messi. I ain't gonna accuse him of being a sodomite. I'm gonna accuse him of being a sodomite because they call him the Messi. Get together. Karluk attack. That's what I like to see. And this rebellion is led by heretics. So this will be a little easy. Bamian Satrapi, what are you up to? Holy War for Kotal. Well, to be fair, that area is populated by Buddhists. Losing a bit of territory won't help because I plan on paying them back in kind. And I'm sure the Abbasids will intervene in that one too once that one's over. It's been ages since I felt I was so invigorated by a battle. Every day our unit is moving as connected by some unspoken bond, I exclaimed eagerly one night, or a higher power of some kind. Oh, this is all you, my lady, one of my soldiers says with a look of genuine surprise on his face. This is a team effort, soldier, as I will remain humble. Now I'm a brilliant strategist. I've become quite a military leader these days. War for Sardinia. I don't mind that one because that is not part of the Dejor Kingdom territory. Bastards! That's why we... Like I thought we took this ourselves, but no. This belongs to Pamir, who is a part of that holy war. So do not worry, the Abbasids will fix everything. I'm thinking we should we just stand down and rest up? I mean, after we rest a little, then I mean, I can't join any more of your wars, just only one specific one. You know what, yeah. Even though I spent quite a bit of glory, which we won't be able to spend anymore. Let's all stand down. Let's all go home for a while. And, you guys too. You know, they cost money. We can rest up, including all these territories. And we still have not to mention raise a bit more money, and we'll expand into this territory, and then push our claim for Samarkand when the time is right. So they'll take care of them. Not good. They'll sacrifice a bit of Kotal, which is again all this area, which we'll get it back one day. Plus they are a small army, and I think facing a number of Buddhists shouldn't be a problem for ourselves. Here comes the Abbasids to assist a little. Or not, and just bypass them because that's not their war they're part of. Here they won. Sogdian Muslim. I'll get you out. Massive recruitment. Fergana. They want to be free. Shah Fergana and Majinid revolt. That's against them. There is way too many wars going on there, including the rebelling vassals. And Kashgar's gone Buddhist, so they've lost their tributary state. He's inherited that piece of land and he's replaced it with another vassal, which he's weak at the moment. And there's these guys that's going to take all of Sardaya, which I do not mind. I do mind a little of that. As I said, well, let's just rest a little. He should be getting married to somebody matrilineally. Karluk Khanate. Yeah, that'll do. That's just for non-aggression. As for you, we have no quarrel with the Zunbil. I mean, the satrap, that's a Hindu now. Oh wait, that's these guys over there. We cannot marry Hindus. Yeah, they're all Hindus. You're winning, huh? I thought, say, hey, can we join you? I mean, sure we can, but more Abbasid reinforcements on their way to come, you know, kick their can. They got themselves locked in the room, and they're going to run into them. Again, he can only join one war, right? Not multiple. Yeah, just one. In which they're about to win, so they're still free. For now. While we make our money, reinforce, and we'll get this territory. Patience. All of my plans will come together. Oh, that wasn't a holy war, but minor holy war. So I took a bit of Kotal. And Hashem, I feel sorry about you. You are a good person. I've been loyal to my patron for some time. Perhaps it is time to find a new spiritual guide. No, my faith has served people well. You know, the building process. We'll get back at the Bamiyan, because I have a claim for that county. The Sogdian Emirate is free, for now. But the question is, where's your capital? Oh, your new capital, Damascus. So will you help out on this rebellion? Help in a war. The Emir? Yeah, he's got a lot going on, so I'll send him a little bit of money. Not too much. Just enough to keep him going. So don't declare that border dispute war just yet, because they're in the way. And this independence war, not that big of a deal. You want Khiva for yourselves, much like I want Samarkand. Sure. Even though I hold half of Khiva. The Abbasids have joined this war. And that. He joined both, so just as when the armies were getting ready to go home, no, they are home, it's just, they're like, well, time to go fight again. So don't do anything stupid, alright? You could push a claim outside of the realm, but not here. Time is not right. Just take your time. Unfortunately, these guys are going to win their independence. Unless I could do something about it, which I had occupied it. Oh, no, the Abbasids are still here. Just some of them. Not all. So they may prevent the rebellion. Hopefully. Because they're about to win the independence. How much? 15 will do. How's our Zoroastrian friend? What's taking you? Oh, they hired mercenaries. Alright, they stopped the rebellion from becoming independent. Which nobody's going to prison. Unless this was... White peace. Ha! Oh, they were able to get away with it, those heretics. Those stingy heretics. So, situation is going to begin to stabilize. And the Abbasids are now going to go, well, retake those territories. Fight them. Good. Keep them busy. Because that's our next territory to take. Slowly but surely. It's not at full strength. Not here yet. Despite the reinforcement gain. Day after day, night after night, cannot help to notice, but my husband appears to be finding the burdens of life too much to handle. He often wakes up at night in cold sweat or weeps inconsiderably when he thinks nobody's watching. I feel that I need to help somehow. My husband could use some soothing words. A session of grooming my husband before bed while speaking at length about his problems has borne fruit. After voicing his problems last night, he appears to be much happier now. Excellent. This guy likes me a lot, mostly due to the attractiveness. Uh-oh. This attachment of the Abbasids can't beat these guys. A few more reinforcements will be coming as they're on the march. And more will be coming. I inherited the Cloak of Muhammad. That means Bunyat has passed away. Yes, he died a natural death at the age of 65. He got possessed near the end, however. Angra Mainyu must have entered his mind. He was a good man. They called him Dove. The man who saw me in something of why I had to become a ruler of Bukhara. And look what we did. And soon we will expand our realm again. Or push a claim against them, which we do have the manpower to defeat them. You got lucky on that one. Bruised my legs. Either full of loyalists or just full of qualified. Great stewardship of people. Oh, local Sogdian. Alright. Kurmasta heresy. How'd you get that county, by the way? Conquered leader of an uprising. So there was a peasant revolt in which the Sogdians were able to... Huh. It's like, yes, they're still heretics, but... Roxana is de jure part of Transoxanian. He's coming. Patience. We got more money to make. We got lots of money. Enough to start a border dispute war. But we have to wait for this war to clear out. So we can begin ours. No, no killings. I don't want him to die. There's reasons. They're getting together, the Abbasids, as they continue to walk over the steps. Huh? So, this new emperor likes eunuchs, but despises Indo-Aryan cultures, but isolationalist. Time for the emperor to construct a gigantic mausoleum? Here's what this means. You don't usually see that. China has turned inward and is mostly ignoring its primitive neighbors. All actions to gain emperor's grace or request boons are invalid. New tributary states will likely not be accepted. Cannot declare any wars, tribute, or anything. Disabled. So it is not to be bothered. Unless you want to force him to open, which, good luck with that. I never done it when I was in India. Now time to name another squire. Or lady-in-waiting. Her. Teaching her what I know. You know, I've never gone on these war pilgrimages, and I just kind of don't want to. Because I'm just so consumed about internal expansion, and then we'll push this claim to take this area. Now they're winning. Zunbils. Kind of makes me want to intervene on their behalf, but is it really worth it? I mean, it's a short trip on the way down, and it's all coming out here. Nobody else has declared war against them. Oh. Oh. Come on. It's a little scary for a moment. Looks like the Abbasids are finally going to take care of business. But the question is anyone bothering him? And how's the Shia Caliphate doing? They won the invasion of Yemen. And they've expanded their way into Abyssinia. Well, a rival caliphate could benefit us. And perhaps the rest of these Zoroastrians. They can't raid the area, so we're good. And Samarkand is being raided, which will also benefit us in the long run, if we move fast. Just wait for this territory to be liberated or something. And then we'll come in and occupy it. Not just occupy it, but take it all over. Just stay in shape. Just get ready for the next fight. Yeah, this broken up. And this, Kazakh, but still a Suzerain. Yeah, clans are breaking up. Oh no. That means you get to pay the war reparation. To them. He could run out of money soon and he'll lose his mercenaries. You got mercenaries of your own? A few. Probably lost some during the battle. Where are you from? He yield. Now the war score's in the positive. Right. Native training, huh? You're a novice. And it's these guys who are attacking it. And he's got friends from Siberia. Siberia. Khagan of Siberia. Despite this hunting focus, I thought one of your friends was going to give me a dog. And also, all these children are rivals of me because, you know, I murdered a competent husband or something. One of their commanders. No, may have been a bounty hunt. See that again? No, that was from the war. Not the bounty hunt. The kids were mad at me. At the Abbasids, that's why there's so many. Wait a minute. One's going up there, and the other's going the other way. Uh-oh, does that mean... Yep, there's a war. In which he's probably going down and help him. No, it's a war then. The Shia have started. Holy war for Bukhara. Oh, he has a bit of that. Going up against that. Aha. And there's not much of that country left, and it'll be occupied very soon, and the war's lost. Well, now it's going to take a little longer. As they fully... Yeah. Now, the question is... Is anyone willing to back me up on this? These factions. It's like, forget about occupying all the other territories. Why don't we just push that claim now and get it over with? Just give that title to me. You keep your land, I'll keep mine. Word stood against word. The farmer's courtier about the damage caused by the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. The farmer should be compensated. You know, I'm just. He approved of my decision. He was happy to pay the reparation. Maybe we should go up ahead and push that claim. There's a new satrap, but doesn't have much of, you know, armed forces very much. These raiders will be leaving soon. So maybe we should just push that claim, kick the Buddhists out of there. Actually, it's ran by Muslims there. Kick these guys out of here, and then Zoroastrian moral authority will go up again. But unfortunately, Zunbil's on the move. Matter of fact, they're nearly winning this one. So that'll hurt the moral authority. A little bit. So we won't push for a border dispute, but we can push this one. Let's push the claim. And I will take everything, since we're both of the same rank. No need for different kinds of reinforcements. Just to claim at war, so that way there'll be no interference, unless he's got allies. Just a non-aggression pact with Gandhara. I mean, we gotta get some gain of territory. Tarkun the Holy War is with me. So is Karluk. Head to them. Old man. The boy's grown up, so if we can capture in battle, that'll be grand. But too bad I don't have any, organizers that can get the troops moving fast, so he'll be out of here. I don't think we could beat him to it. We can. No, we won't. Fine, go straight for bulk. I don't appreciate that. But, nonetheless, they'll be dealt with. It's fully garrisonable. And here is not. But it's going to take some time. Which we can at least blast! They're going to beat us to it. Go back. Really, that's all there is available? I guess I don't have that diplomacy like I used to. Oh, we're gonna catch you this time. Whoa. Yes, that man's a military tutor. Well skilled. But our center holds firm. Yeah, just one battle. Now let's head for the real target of the objective. I mean, at least I gotta do something with it. Can be inherited by success, despite the fact I fabricated them. Oh, she's gonna die soon. We'll get you a new wife, don't you worry. You lost, didn't you? Well, don't worry. Maybe next time you should fight these guys. So we could be bordered and we be friends. But unfortunately these nomads are at it again. That war never officially ended up there. How old am I these days? 45, okay. No longer at the age to be having any more children. I got something for him. Get the Holy Commander. See if you can beat some of them. If not, then oh well. That'll be the waste of glory. Oh, he got them all. That's what Holy Warriors are for. You got a Telugu Hindu. He's from a mercenary band. Nagchu band. But the man's a raving lunatic who has... And that one is cancer. Look at you. You captured 2 prisoners. I know you're not sleeping well, but... You really deserve something. No. What are you doing? Just... They'll be on a retreat. You could come on down and speed up the siege process. That was brilliant. That was a great move. The Abbasids are coming back to defeat the nomads. I assume the Shia Caliphate has taken over Bukhara. Part of it, yes. And they're expanding again. This time against the Abyssinians. And deal with this, and then he'll deal with that. And that's from over there in India. Don't you worry, we will get what we want. Whatever move they make, we'll intercept them. Glad we found a man like Tarkon, who stood out there in the fighting over in the steppes. No, calm down. We need him. No need for that. Ah, the new administration didn't reinforce it well. I was about to say, why did you join? There's no connection. Unless... This is a strange development. Unless you have a claim on against me. Wait a minute. You are a member of the Sandpit, and he's not a member of the Sandpit. Maybe he's requested help from someone in the Fighters Guild, and he'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll join. Even though he doesn't have the way of troops. Alright, come on over. Need all the help we can get to take this place. 100%. A wise man just died. Cancer and stress. Combination. Guess it ought to be you. Also, who was that wanted to be in a council? Oh, an envious man. I don't like envious people. They're the worst. Well, we got what we wanted. Bulk is ours. And with that, the Zoroastrian moral authority is up as, you know, this is in partial control. Because, you know, the guy's a Muslim. While you get out of here. Job well done. And if we want to, we can also declare border dispute war with that area. It's another way, just another way of surrounding Samarkand. But the war is almost finished, so... When the time is right, when the Abbasids get busy, with some different conflicts or another civil war erupts, this would be a perfect time to push our claim finally. If not, then my son will do it for me. Even if he has no diplomacy skill. No, thank you. I'd rather be healthy. Maybe once I turn 50, I'll switch to theology and spend my final years reading the Gathas, like how a true Zoroastrian should. Oh, come on. Now there's an uprising in China. Oh, he wants it back. Big mistake. I'll join that war, because that's my territory. Minor holy war. Gonna do it. Get together over here. Let them have their fun. Then we're gonna come in and kill them. It's better give me good war reparation money for this. No. He didn't declare war on me. This is... The Abbasids are taking care of this. We'll take care of this. There's a lot of war going on. And this is a defensive war, so the vassal levies, those vassals won't be mad at me for that. Every little bit of glory helps, in case if I were to raise another army in 2 years' time. 799, the original time that would have been the end of that peace treaty, had the old Emir would have been still alive. Tarkon, Baruch, let's go. We'll be crossing the river, but the terrain is steppe. Into the Bactrian land. We got him. Job well done. As we enter the new century, while it's still, you know, wars are still ongoing. There's still plenty of ore left, but because they have a lot of population, so they can keep on going. Because it's been 5 years, maybe they could do white peace. And just wait for another war for the Abbasids to get involved, and then hopefully not against Corinth. Holy War for Merv. I'm thinking about joining that one, just simply to help out for the Zoroastrian war effort. And we would be bordered with them. And if he declares Holy War on us, I'd be his new liege. But I would much prefer to be Samarkand and keep that Sogdian independent spirit alive. Yeah, you lost one Holy War, but we can assist you and get the war done quickly before the Abbasids find out of what you are up to. Or hell, even those guys. I don't know, all I can say is good luck to you, because his hands are full. What, are they mercenaries? Yes. Vassalizes lords of his religion, so if he were to come here, I'll be serving under this satrap. But I would rather still have a land for Sogdians, rather than have some Persian overlord, but whatever can help him out, unless he's trying to reform the Persian Empire for himself. I mean, after all, he's a descendant of the Parthians. Yeah, the Viking ages begin, but the Vikings won't come here. So, I don't see how that concerns us. If you capture that Emir, great. And no, he did not. Because I could see it from here. I'll try to get it done fast before anyone else finds out. They want Merv. They want a piece of Merv. So, this could get a little... Finally, you got me a hunting dog, which its name will be Faithful. He's only occupied 2 holdings so far. Now let's head for the capital. Let's work together. Our first cooperation with the descendants of the Parthians, as we often refer to. Most of his children are concubines anyhow. Oh, this guy could beat me. Guess not. They're almost done with that Sogdian War. Yeah, some of that's still occupied. You know, Samarkand's just a bit beat up. So the Hindus will get Merv, the Zoroastrians will get these areas. Hopefully. If things go well for him, but it's well for us. And we got some prisoners. 3 of them. They will not be ransomed. Neither is her. And I guess not too. Oh, this one he will pay. Because that belongs to you. Not you. Oh, they beat us to it. So now he's taking that area. Second grandson. Khosrow. Another popular Iranian name. So, split the land in half then. I know what you're up to, and I don't want the man dead. He's been through it enough. And you are helping out those Hindus. Because he beat you to it first. "100% war score. It's finally finished. Now hurry up before they find out about this, and we'll be forced to go home." Zardosht. That's Zoroaster. That's what that's exactly spelled in their language anyhow. If we have a third grandson, I'm sure to name him after him. But he's pretty good commander, but he's craven, so can't risk it. Only 2 holdings here, and only 2 holdings up there. Now that man could potentially beat me. Challenger's getting more and more. Not strong enough for the old mare. War's finally ended. You know, I've been waiting this, but are the absents at peace? But oh boy, this could be the opportunity we've been waiting for. Hassan the Holy, Hassan. He doesn't have much of an army, but he'll keep it busy. And apparently, while fighting in the steppes, he lost his eye, and he's wearing an eye patch right now. So we better hurry up and finish this one. Don't you worry, we will be bordered with you. So we can have our cooperation, militarily. So we'll have so much money that we could hire mercenaries or buy favors. Favors! Ah, we can use these favors on some people to join the factions. I tell this, tell him, Hashem, you're still alive and you've got children. Oh, you've gone into seducing that old sly dog. Even though he has lower spots, but they're Muslims. Ah well, just glad that you finally to produce children revived. Sogdian, and because of her, you just marry a local Muslim girl, I guess. And because of that, you're raising them as such. Combined forces will besiege this area, and it's my siege, so we're helping out the Zoroastrians. War score's at 100%, so that realm will be partitioned. Let's return. This could be the moment we're waiting for. Oh, what are these guys up to? Zunbil, Holy War from Merv. Oh yeah, and he wants to intervene in this conflict, which does technically belong to us, but not to him. I was about to say, well, who surrendered first? Oh, no. He joined, so therefore, my participation in the war is over, and I'm going to contribute a little. This is going to hurt us a bit. Not with the Holy War on our side, it ain't. Holy Warrior. Tarkun. Yeah, we were on our way home anyhow. It's not my war, it's my liege's. It's too bad we can't recruit you. Neither you can be ransomed with. Also, that's a Shadam, not a satrap. He's a Shah now. And also, this could undermine our Zoroastrian friend here. Well, don't worry. We'll rectify that. Because it's time to, make a move, despite what the vassals think of me. I know some of us are a bit war-weary, but we got the money. So, You hold 2 holdings. Good. Despite the fact it frequently gets raided. And you Buddhists, maybe one day you will join us. And perhaps you too, even though you're a bit of a drunkard, and I don't think he'll live long enough. Maybe the rest of you, for those who love the country, can be such Karluk Tengri. Oh, it doesn't matter. Only in the relevant areas of this region. How much? 121? Okay. Greedy bastard. Buy a favor. So that's 1. 80. 25. That's another 100 going out. Despite the fact that we're infidels and I'm well, I'm not zealous. Wonder think I should pick up that sympathy for Muslim traits again. But hey, want a favor? I once thought about taking one. No, not enough. Because he thinks I'm an infidel too. Hey, heretic. What say you? Money is welcome. I need to get these guys to join my faction. I mean, it says something about it, right? I could be wrong. Ask my liege to press on their claims or force someone to join factions I lead. Ask to join factions. Can join at least one of my factions. Are you not in on faction already? Oh, just hold on. There's people that want to be in that Emirate, and most of them are women. But I have every right. Or you don't want to join a faction when there's a war going on. Which I can understand that. I mean, he has not been forbidden. So just wait for this thing to settle down, alright? As I could say, screw it and force you to call to arms unless we had an alliance. But we do not know. Again, I'm not familiar with, leading factions, and especially one that pushes my claim. I'm going to be 49 years old here. Actually, my liege will not fight against Quran. And they're being kept busy. Hassan Holy's keeping them busy. Although he's about to enter their land, which no doubt he's take care of it. I think we may have to move in, just despite the fact, once again, which I have a habit of many times, spending money on something that doesn't accomplish something. We can't get anyone to join factions, especially mine. I mean, screw it, we have to make a move, but it'll happen in the next episode. Even though, one would think it's probably going to be a bit nervous. And he's gone into hiding at Craven, so let's just hope that he gives me that title, or else we won't pay for the consequences. your caliph is in a civil war, which we have to win it fast. It's too bad most are loyalists, and all that is going to be all from me. I mean, we couldn't find the time to expand in that area that I wanted it to, but we lost that time now. We have to move up the timetable. You know, I'm getting old, which, based on the traits, I'll probably live up to 70, like Hashem over there. So we hope you join us in the next episode, where I will finally become the Emira of Samarkand, and if hopefully things will go well, at least on this front. Not to mention this will cause them to withdraw and defend. So it could either be war, or he'll give it to me, and I will finish him off the rest of the way by any means necessary. So we hope you join us. Till then, so long for now.